Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. So, we are continuing our war against the Byakhee lovebot fight. Well, it wasn't really directed at the lovebots, but I mean, I guess they are basically getting annihilated from this war. So I guess in a way, but sure, I guess. So yeah, we're continuing the war that we waged a couple episodes ago, or that we started a couple episodes ago. It's unfortunately taking a little while because occupying one planet only nets us 5 war scores, so we basically need to get 20. We're about halfway there. You seem to have maybe 10 occupied, possibly. Apologies for that, if that actually came through. Actually might not have 10. Might actually have a little bit more from all these space battles and whatnot. Yeah, I suppose.
Situation log updated.
Boy, I don't like how this is organized.
Situation
like this
log
is
updated.
If I organize by descending war score, it's just what is this?
Situation log
It's a
updated.
negative and then it goes, what the fuck? Jesus. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. But oh well, that's fine. That's not what we're here for. We are here to take over Moxfrock Oxokodorf. What the hell kind of name is Moxfrock Oxokodorf Zaxoid Illustratum? With your cybernetics? Ugh. Filthy heathens. Nope. Although maybe that's where the lovebots got their ideas from, right?
Complete.
Maybe they decided, hey, since the Zaxoid Illustratum can in fact turn themselves into cybernetic freaks, maybe we can too, and then we can go around violently and vigorously, viciously, furiously making love to all other alien species. Or at least that's kind of how it goes in my head, but who knows? No, I don't think... It's funny how no one is asking me for migration treaties. It is weird, because usually whenever I'm allied to other empires, they inundate me. They just constantly spam me with requests for migration treaties, but it doesn't seem to be happening with these guys, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Maybe they just don't like me. Maybe they realize that the Byakhee smell and they just shit all over the place,
Enemy
which is
planet
true.
secured.
Okay, so we can go with Paradise Dome now. Great. So in terms of our next Ascension perk, World Shaper, useless. Defender of the Galaxy, absolutely the most useless, considering that we've already destroyed the Unbidden in one episode. Need I remind you? I'm still quite proud of that, although it might have been a fluke, or it might have been because of the mod. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not all me. So I'm thinking maybe between Interstellar Dominion, Galactic Contenders done because, what's it? The lovebots are the only ones left, and they're basically dead. So I'm thinking Interstellar Dominion, or... I don't think One Vision is really gonna help. Consecrated World sounds like fun, but I think this is gonna cost us a lot of influence, so let's not. So I'm thinking either Interstellar Dominion, or Voidborn, or Galactic Wonders. I'm actually leaning towards Galactic Wonders, because that way we can get the Sentry Array started, and once we have that completely and fully operational, then we can, we don't have to worry about finding the enemy fleets, right? We can just know exactly where they are. So, I apologize if you were hoping I was, if you were hoping that I would get something else, but I've already decided on, whatchamacallit, so... Alright, let's get a construction ship built here, and let's build the sensor array here. Or should we build it
complete. Construction complete.
by a black hole? Is that cooler? By Gaping Maw? No. We should definitely do it by here. Let's... Excuse me. Oh, that's a mining station. Oops. Hey man, can you build a... We need influence. Crap. Oh, we're also currently upgrading, repairing one of the ring worlds, aren't we? Crap. Okay, maybe that was not the right choice. But you know what? That's okay. Too bad, so sad. Life moves on without me. And a whole bunch of people have closed their borders to us, which means that our truce with them has actually expired. So after this war is won, we can immediately declare war on the other bastards once more. So that's the Combine of Sidima, as well as the Zoom Stellar Imperium. I'm a little less concerned about the Zoom right now. Although, once we crush these guys, we'll have access into this territory here too. Which means that maybe we actually should go after the Zoom, try to liberate some more of their planets. Vassalize them. Maybe?
Situation log updated.
Or you know what, maybe we should actually go after the Combine of Sidima. I think they've got like 4 systems here that we can probably easily take. Bashpat. Combine of Sidima. Combine of Sidima. So why aren't these guys... Oh, I see. It's because they're have a joint custody of this one system. That's always a pain in the ass, man. You never want that. That's bullshit. Why aren't you guys bombarding this? Come on, get out of your ships, fly around the planet, and shit all over it. Do what you do. I don't know why I need to tell you guys all this. Uh-oh. Zaxoid are back with 37,000.
Research complete.
Interesting. Energy credits or weapon damage? You know what? Let's actually improve some of our shield. Make us a little bit beefier. Which I don't think is really all that necessary. Maybe we should just focus on raw damage.
Complete.
I'm really tempted to actually go back to what I've always done with ship designs. In that, yeah, let's go with ship hull. In that we go with focused arc emitters and like plasma stuff. But I mean, it does seem to output like less raw damage. So I'm not quite sure which camp to believe, but oh well.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, so the next planet, please, which is Hulpax Oxokorolf. That's the second planet with Oxokorolf at the end of the name. I'm kind of curious as to what that all means. Ah, where are you guys headed? They're following Transport Fleet 2. That's these guys. They're now moving to follow Transport Fleet 5. Ooh. Okay, I guess that's it. They've just given up. Fantastic. So that means we don't really need to... Oh, bye-bye love bots. Bye-bye love bots. Okay. Before this gets out of hand, we need to demand vassalization. Perfect. There we go. Alright, Cinematus Mandate. That's these guys. Okay, we don't need to worry too much about them. Tzekian Incorporated, we can't integrate them because that's going to take way too much influence. And we do not have much at all. Inefficient planet management. Fair enough. Let's get some armies to be built here. The Neo what? No. Let's go with the Neo Pelissimus. Is that these guys? Oh no, they're also synthetic. Ah, jeez. Disgusting. Such filthy heathens. Ugh. Let's also clear some of these things. Why are there dangerous wildlife on a Gaia planet? Like, what the hell were you doing that you unleashed dangerous wildlife on a Gaia planet? Like, seriously, man? Good grief, guys. A terrible way to start a Gaia planet. Oh, yeah, and there go the synthetics. They're getting wiped out. Ah, too bad. So sad. Actually, I don't really give a rat's ass. They can die for all I care. Armies, why don't you follow these dudes? These dudes come back home. Back to good old Carcosa. And let us figure out what we need to do to replenish you guys before we move on here. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for the planet screen. So wait, no, not the planet screen, the sectors. That's what I was aimlessly looking for. We're looking to put another planet into blooming. That's it. That is Hotram. Should I put Panic into a sector? I mean, it generates a decent amount of resources, but not nearly enough for me to want to hold on to it, I think. And I think we can probably put Hokaja into a sector as well. Dreamlands. Yeah, they generate a decent amount of minerals, but I don't think it's all that necessary. So let's just shove that into another sector. And Quiet Dark? I don't think that's worth colonizing. I mean, we can squeeze out a little bit more war score if we really wanted to, but I don't think it's all that important. Okay, so we definitely need to get 6 more battleships, right? Yeah, let's go with 6 more battleships. Actually, which one of you guys make them the fastest? That would be not you, but you. Actually, there's a couple of you that generated at... There we go. So 6 more battleships. 16 more cruisers, I believe. Yeah. 16 more cruisers. Actually, I could have just gone by 4. That makes more sense. This is always like the most tedious part of Stellaris, I find. Just because this, I don't, what, never mind. Never you mind, not all that important. I was about to go on another rant, and then I realized, you know what? Just take it easy, man. Just give it a rest. No need to go on rants. No need to bore people to death. In terms of the Combine of Sidima, I think they should be our next targets. So let's try to liberate a few of their planets here. That's going to be Jafon. Excuse me. If you could please let me type. Thank you. Jafon. Actually, any other of theirs that we want to get rid of? No. Let's go with Jafon. For sure. I really need to cough. I apologize for what you're about to witness. I don't know why it's giving me the 1 sign. That's very strange. Let me see if that can be fixed. Nope, apparently not. That's very bizarre. But anyways. So the reason why you saw those keys is because that's what I hold down or press to mute the mic from picking up anything. So if you see that, it means that I had to hold it down to either cough or sneeze or fart or vomit or die or, you know, just generally make disgusting noises. Bashpat. I feel like this is way too many planets that we're trying to liberate. Yeah, I think 4 is good. We could maybe go with 5 even, but 6? That's a little risky, because I feel like the resulting empire would be like, you know what? We're too good for you guys. So let's just leave Bashpat out. We could even go for Siplim, maybe. Huh. I mean... But no, that's... I think that's a bit of a risk. Let's go for a smaller... let's go for smaller chunks. Yeah, I think that's better. So we'll go for these 4. I don't think I really want to empower any of my other allies. We can just vassalize the regime of Sierra Pactum, but I don't want to. I actually want to just, we could even vassalize the Combine of Sidima outright. But I don't really want to. I want to liberate and vassalize that way rather than the other way around. So I think it's just... It results in a more loyal vassal who actually helps out with the shit. As opposed to people like the fucking Quezibor Ravagers who fucking do nothing. But don't worry, they will be integrated at some point or another when we actually have the influence to be able to do so. Which, actually, it seems like our faction gain has, or influence gain from faction has increased a little bit, but not by a whole lot. Alright, fine, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Can we liberate any... No, we can humiliate the Combine of Cinema, though. Let's go ahead with that. That way we can actually... What happens if we make them a tributary? Mostly independent. But no, I don't think that's... Nah, let's not. Let's just go with this. There we go. You guys ready for this?
We have declared war.
Oh yeah, we've declared war. So these places, they're building their armies, great. Let's not worry about them too much. And space meatheads. You guys are still waiting for a couple of, sorry, not a couple, a few corvettes to, sorry, cruisers to come in. But I think we can definitely reinforce you guys with more destroyers for sure. So let's go ahead with that. And then also pump out a shit ton more corvettes. Actually, we need 6. Excuse me. Where'd you put me? Guys. Not funny. Thank you. Alright. Get a shit ton more rat things. Yep. I love how for certain sectors it only takes like 9 days for a Corvette. That's pretty cool. I really do like the centralized centralized shipbuilding, the sector shipyard mod. I think it really helps out with the frustration of, or reduces the frustration of having sectors and planets within sectors. That way I don't need to rely too much on my own planets here to make shit for me, which I actually probably should still. But, you know, I get lazy. What can I say? And since there's no hotkey to switch between those guys, you know, makes it even more frustrating, right? Alright, I think that's good. Let's start moving our way over to the Combine of Cinema space. I don't think they... that's way too many. I don't like that. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it right now. Burn it with fire. Take it out. Kill it. What are they doing? Are they single-handedly causing the, like, causing all the lag in the entire galaxy? They might be. Take them out. These bitches must be dealt with. They are literally spawning in and out of this galaxy every time I look. No, wait, they're not. Like, what are they actually doing? Okay, let's watch these guys. Let's watch what happens. So they get to a certain point, and then I think they disappear and they just reappear in this space. Whoa! That is some, like, crazy trans-dimensional, like, cardio or something. What the fuck? Do it again. Do it again. Do it! Come on. What the flying fuck, man? Paradox, are you seeing this? Of course you're not. I don't know why you'd be watching my stuff. Senpai noticed me. But no. Siplim. And the reason why I want to go from the other side is because I get to spawn basically right on top of them if we go in through the other way. If we go in from this way, they might actually have a chance to get out of here. So let's take them out at their closest. And then we don't need to worry about these guys being weird assholes spawning in and out of existence and back into... I don't even know how to describe this. It's like... It's so weird. I can't even explain this. Like, if I was playing this game with someone who was blind, like, I wouldn't know what to say to them. I'd be like, well, they get to a point, and then they disappear, and then they reappear somewhere else. And I guess that is actually a pretty apt description of exactly what's happening. Never mind, I can't. It turns out that I can, in fact, explain what's happening to, well, potentially I can explain what's happening to a blind person. Fuck me. Holy shit, I'm doing the entire galaxy a favor here. Look at this nonsense. Look at how many separate fleets there were.
Updated.
This is nuts.
Situation log.
Guys, you
updated.
can't do this. Please. Good grief. Okay, look. That's not my fault. I'm just setting these guys to reinforce. Okay, that's just, come on. Don't give me that. It's not my fault. It's not like I'm sending them in like, you know, trans-dimensional drills and bullshit to get them to like go in and out of existence or phase in and out of existence. It's just they're doing that. They have a purpose, okay? They're actually trying to reinforce this fleet.
Complete.
And once they get there, they'll actually like, it's a finite thing. It's not like those dudes who just constantly came in and out of existence. I don't even know how many there were. That was a crazy number of fleets. Oh my god. Not again. Not fucking again. They're doing that again, aren't they? Oh. What is happening with you, regime of Seer Pacton? What is this nonsense? Fucking hell, I think we need to kill these guys.
Complete.
Like ASAP. You guys are being problems.
Construction complete.
Kanban F Cinema ain't too happy.
Construction.
Yeah, okay, so after we siege down this planet, let's go over here, destroy this fucking nonsense, and then
complete.
move over to Zir and take care of this nonsense as well. Like, I don't understand what is happening here. I don't have any, like, AI enhancing mods. Well, at least not anymore, so I can't really blame that on blame this on them. I have a mod that does affect the way that fleets move in combat, but that's only in combat. That, I'm assuming those trans-dimensional track and field dudes aren't really, you know, in combat. Unless they're maybe battling their own demons. It's a possibility, right? But probably not. Do we have enemies in between us? I don't think we actually have enemies in between us, which means that we should probably actually start reinforcing our Federation ships. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I mean, it's gonna cost us a lot, but it should help us out a fair bit, I think. Get a shit ton of battleships first.
Construction complete.
And then, for the rest, we will also make some cruisers. Yes. And then we'll just do this until we basically run out of money. Which we have, basically. That happened a lot faster than I thought it would. But then again, I think we just ordered the construction of like 1 million battleships, so that makes sense. Alright, please take over that quickly so that we can take out the weird bullshit that's happening with the regime of Seer Pacton. Because that, them just constantly moving in and out of existence, just, it unnerves me greatly.
Enemy
And I cannot stand to watch this persist in our galaxy. Please, if you will, on the way over, you know what? Forget them. Get over there. Yeah. Crush them. Although I suppose maybe it might be better if we go in from a different angle, but nah, it's fine. Energy weapon attack speed. I'd say let's go with that. Ah, no. Just as we were about to reinforce the stupid ass thing. Dang nabbit. Is that where they are? Really? That far out of the gravity well? That seems a little incorrect, but no, that's exactly where they are. Wow, they were correct. They were spot on. Holy shit. Yeah, actually, let's get some of these guys replenished.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Yep.
Situation
Go ahead,
log
update those situation logs, please. Thank you. In the meantime, let me queue these up without any lag interruptions, please. I said no lag interruptions. It's exactly what you gave me.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
And bing bang boom. Bob's my monkey's uncle. Alright, great. So that's one stupid ass bullshit dealt with. I believe they've got another weird ass situation developing over here. And they definitely have one over in Zir for sure. At least the last I checked anyways. I think. Alright, I didn't put this into a sector because...
Situation log updated. Situation
they're
log
actually into
updated.
Alpine Worlds, eh?
Situation log updated.
Okay, okay. Well, you know what though? The fact that they are in fact, cybernetic... We can't purge them though, can we? Domestic servitude, no, we don't want that. We can't purge them. We can't displace them. Is that because we've actually allowed, whatchamacallit? Undesirables. Huh. What if I said this? Will people be unhappy? You know what? There's only 5 of them. Give it a try. They are, after all, cybernetic, and we can't accept that. So let's put them into... Wait, citizenship? No, undesirables. Aha! Okay, so now we're displacing them. We're forcing them out of our territory. Okay, so are any of our factions unhappy about this development? Oh, okay. That's kind of unfortunate. But you know what? I don't give a rat's ass. I want to get rid of those guys right now, as well as the Neo whatever bullshit. Can we actually get? You know what? Never mind. I'm sorry. Let me undo that. I can't undo that. I can't undo that for what? 10 years. Fuck me. Jesus Christmas. Let's just get rid of their cybernetics.
Situation log updated.
Make them uncybernetic. Because Hastur does not appreciate that bullshit.
Species modified.
There we go. Alright, so why don't you guys start moving in on this planet here? No, sorry. Go over to Zur, and then deal with this bullshit that's developing. And then once you're done with that... Actually, you know what? I'm glad we're purging those guys. I'd like to see what happens to them once they get kicked out of our empire here. What the fuck are these guys? Is a species without a home planet? Why? What is wrong with you that you guys don't have a home planet?
Updated.
Unbelievable. You guys are the worst. Well, Zaxoids, you know what? We're gonna deprive you of your cybernetics, in addition to kicking you out of our empire. So have fun with that, jerks. We basically like freaking ripped their neural implants out of their skull without even like anesthetizing them. We're shoving them into ships and then just getting those ships to blast off again or whatever. Oh, okay, that's way too many corvettes coming in at the same time. Alright, we converted some of these planets into, terraformed those planets into places that would be better suited to the actual inhabitants. Alright, cool. That's what they were. I forgot for a second, but I remember now. Nafgaun should be fairly easy to siege, but what are our allies doing? The allies aren't even attacking the Zoom. Are they just futzing around?
Research complete.
Allies, like, talk to me. Tell me what you're doing. Let me check up on you. Fine. I need to sneeze. What is happening again? Where did these guys come from? How, were they made somewhere? No, seriously. Where'd they come from? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. I apologize for the rage there, but I hope you understand. These guys seem to just like Are they time travelers? I did mention how I thought it would be cool to have time travel as like some sort of super weapon, but that's a little much, guys.
Complete. Enemy planet secure.
It's not what I was asking for. So let's go ahead and destroy these time traveling fools. Have they escaped? Where have they gone? Have they gone over to a Bush Pat or Bash Pat? Have they gone to Bash Pat? Or Pat? Stop bashing on him. He's a nice guy. He's a little misunderstood, that's all. Good grief. But otherwise, I think that's gonna have to be it for this episode. I feel like we haven't really accomplished much, but I mean, we did win our war against the Zaxoids and the Commissariat of Aston. We eliminated the love bots, basically, and we started forcibly displacing the butterfly people, and thus pissed off one of our factions rather royally. Nice. Okay, so we can start colonizing that thing. This actually doesn't cost influence, which is what surprises me. Because if I really want to get the sensor array built, that's going to take 300 influence, which I do not currently have. What are you guys doing? Stop hanging around my space, guys. And by my space, I mean the old pre-Facebook website stuff. Stop hanging around my space. It's a dead system. Or Tom. Algol, let's go for it. Yeah, I'm actually going to repair this because I'm just waiting for our influence to replenish. Once we have our influence, we'll get started on the sense array and whatnot, but for now, this is kind of the best that we can do. Alright, so let's leave it off here and continue tomorrow. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.